Hi everyone, welcome to my NFL predictions for Week 8. Now last week I predicted the Giants would win over Dallas. I thought it would be a defensive struggle and a close game, which was a pretty close game at times, but there was a lot of scoring going on. I predicted the score would be 17-14, but actually the Giants won 41-35 to take first place in the NFC East. They're a full game ahead of everyone else. And just like my other favorite team, the Jets, they're in first place in their division. Now the Jets had a bye last week, and the Giants have a bye this week. So I'm going to just talk about the Jets for now. They're playing Green Bay at the Meadowlands, and Green Bay's struggling to take first place in their division. So I think it's going to be a really hard game to win for the Jets, but I think they will win, and I'm predicting the score to be 21-17. Now, last week, I want to correct something I said last week. And I said Lady 626,000 wrote in, and really, her name is Lady 626-2000. And she wrote me again. She wanted to know why I don't talk about the Panthers ever. That's her favorite team because she's from North Carolina. And so I told her I would talk about them. And they won their first game of the year, 23-20. I don't consider it a great win because they played San Francisco, who's not a very good team this year, and they haven't been for a while. But I wanted to give a shout out and give them props for their first win of the year. Also, HP Freak 400 wrote in saying he thought the Jets were going to lose to Green Bay this week. Now we'll see who's right and who's wrong. I think the Jets are going to play well. They've been playing well all year, and I'm looking for a win. Last week, the Giants on Monday night, they knocked Tony Romo out with a broken collarbone. Sorry about that, Tony, but maybe better luck next season. Anyway, if you have other teams that you want to talk about, I'd be happy to talk about them. People are asking me, well, how come you only talk about the Jets and the Giants? Well, they're really my two favorite teams. I've had other teams that I liked in the past, like the Titans, because I lived in Nashville, and the Music City Miracle the first year, they did so well. And I used to like the Minnesota Vikings because a long time ago when I was a kid, we didn't have cable. I was only able to watch Monday Night Football. And back in the 70s, the Vikings were really a popular team. The Purple People Eaters, they had the cool uniforms and Fran the Man Tarkenton. They went to the Super Bowl 4 times. I believe they lost every time back then. But anyway, if you have other teams you'd like to talk about, just let me know. I'd be happy to talk about that. Even if you want to talk about fantasy football, we can do that. I'm 4-3 right now in my league, in fifth place out of 10 positions. So I'm hoping I'll make the playoffs in my fantasy league, and we can talk about fantasy football if you like, or if you want to talk about any other teams, just let me know and we'll talk about them. And other than that, I'll see you next week. Thanks a lot.